On June 6, 1944, before the sun had even risen, a massive force of American and Allied troops was cutting through the waters of the English Channel, heading straight for the coast of Normandy, France. This day would go down in history as the largest amphibious invasion the world has ever seen, an operation that would change the very course of the war. The journey across was brutal. The sea heaved and tossed the landing craft, leaving many soldiers hopelessly seasick before they even saw the shore. And what waited for them was a nightmare landscape of fortified cliffs, bristling with German artillery and machine gun nests, ready to unleash a storm of fire upon anyone who dared to approach. This was D-Day. As the landing craft slammed onto the beaches and the ramps dropped, the air exploded with the sound of gunfire. Chaos reigned. The intense enemy fire meant units were immediately scattered, plans fell apart, and officers and NCOs were among the first to fall. It was a scene of pure pandemonium and survival. But even in the face of this overwhelming chaos, the spirit of the soldiers did not break. Small, determined groups of men began to form spontaneously, finding new leaders and pushing forward. Brave engineers moved up under heavy fire, blasting holes in the German obstacles, creating narrow paths for the infantry to exploit. The command was simple: keep moving forward, no matter what. By the afternoon, against all odds, fragile footholds had been secured on the beaches. These small beachheads were the lifeline. Reinforcements and supplies started pouring in, solidifying the Allied position. The door to Europe had been kicked open, and the long, hard road to the liberation of Western Europe had finally begun. The cost of that day was immense, paid in the courage and lives of thousands. But the sacrifices made on June 6, 1944, created a pivotal turning point in World War II, a moment the world will and must never forget. Remember them. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to Supreme Front for more stories of courage and history.